Good morning, and welcome to beautiful, beautiful Barbados. I hope you all are having a great morning. Hope everyone has got up this morning giving thanks and praise for their life and for the breath that's being breathed into them. Hope you all are giving you opportunity for everything that you've been blessed with. Remember, there are many of us out there that don't get any blessings this morning. There are many of us who are waking up to inhaling dust and hearing bombs. So please understand how privileged we are. Let us go for positivity today, and let us hopefully spread that throughout the world. Everyone knows positive words, positive vibes will multiply themselves and spread to everyone that surrounds us. So good morning to each and every one of you all. As customary at daybreak, at sunrise, we like to say our serenity prayer. Remember, it's a prayer for peace, for guidance, for understanding, for direction. It's also a prayer for calmness for me. Anytime that I get very concerned, I say this prayer sometimes 6, 7, 8, a dozen times. It doesn't make a difference until I understand it. Not just hear it, but understand it. I'll repeat it if necessary. It does calm me, so hopefully it will do so as well for you. Those who'd like to join us, please do so now. All others will be back with you in a few moments' time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Good morning to each and every one of you all. Today is a beautiful, beautiful day in Barbados. You all can see we have a fantastic sunrise just here on the horizon. As you can appreciate, this is our sign that we are blessed with another day. This is God's guarantee that we shall see another day, which we are doing right now. So good morning to each and every one of you. I know many of you will know where we are. Some of you may not know. We are overlooking 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃. We're in St. Joseph. This is in the Bathsheba area. At the moment you can see the sargassum down below, which is very uncharacteristic at this time of the year. Big build up we noticed yesterday when we were going to queue in the community along 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗁 area, and as you can see, it's there again. Do not know where that's come from in this early session. However, it's nature, we live with it. This morning we can look at that and say, oh, look at that terrible looking sargassum, or we can say, look at that beautiful golden map that's just right there in the water, which I like to look at as well, to see the beauty that surrounds us. Alright, I'm going to elevate myself. We have some friends out here this morning that have joined us, actually blood relatives, so I'm happy to have them with us on this walk. I'm going to give you a circle of love. Remember, Mauritius is EMC-360, however the 360 is done in pocket. Circle of love is done in silence, and we will start and end on this beautiful, beautiful sunrise. So here we go. A blessing to come here this morning or every morning and share Barbados as it awakens. You know, we bring the real true Barbados. We don't come out on days when it's just good. We come out every day. Today we're experiencing some winds, although we have on our microphone you may experience a few gusts and stuff. However, that comes with this morning. Predictions were very, very light winds, but as you can hear, a little bit stronger than that. And as you can see, I am honoured and privileged to once again spend my morning with these amazing people. So I'm going to go over and let you all say hi to them very quickly, and then we will make our run. Just to introduce you all, this is my little brother, Jeff Lamers, and Tess, not my older sister, my more beautiful sister. Of course, I'm the most handsome, but she's obviously much prettier than me. And then, of course, our co-star on this morning, Jeannette, as always. Good morning to each and every one of you all. All right, we're going to start walking in this direction. We have a plan for you today. As you know, we usually dedicate, whenever we're in Bathsheba or in this area, we usually dedicate the morning, or this route especially, to Tess and to my nephew Robert, who is in heaven awaiting all of us, which we will all join him one day. We're not in a rush to get there, but the day we do, we will certainly join with him again and spend our lives with him. So this morning we're not only dedicating this to Robert Roman and also Brandon as well, who is his brother. We're going to be also having Tess and Jeff along with us on this beautiful stroll. Any of you are not familiar again with exactly what's in front of us, this is the Hillcrest Community Centre. This used to be just an oblong structure at one time known as the Bathsheba Community Centre, where they used to sell souvenirs and stuff. However, the government has invested heavily in this area and put up these beautiful, beautiful kiosks here. You can get souvenirs, you can get drinks, you can get food as well. It's an absolutely lovely facility. Before I go any further, let me get this out of my way. The only thing that upsets me here are all the power lines are in the way. Everyone knows that pretty much that's the beauty of this being a unsponsored organization that we have, or community that we have. We sort of like let you know how we feel as being Bajans, etc. So hopefully if there's anybody on this morning that is of authority that can get those power lines buried for us, we would really appreciate that. Look at this beautiful, beautiful sunrise. I showed you some amazing people and I talked about how pretty they were, etc. But you've not seen the most handsome person in the world. That's me, of course. Remember, all of you strive for perfection, but I am a perfection itself. I don't need to strive for perfectionism because I am perfect. I am the Bajan warrior. I am the most handsome, the most athletic. People refer to me as many different nicknames. Bajan warrior. They also call me Mr. Olympian. They call me Charles Atlas. I've heard them call me already things like Brad Pitt, but I've already told you all Brad Pitt may be good looking, but I have way better looks than him. But I just haven't been recognized because no one's put a camera on me as yet. But anyhow, that's something to be debated on. As you also know, I am known as Cupid, Romeo. I'm also known as the best person in the world. So now we got that out of the way, we could continue our walk here. Remember, we did this here the day after it was officially open. You will see though that there's a lot of little problems that we're going to be taking in. We'll be showing you in a little bit. This is an exercise area. You may not be aware of it, but there is a petition that was made and it has been approved for having a skate park here. Can you imagine skating here? If you do not surf and you just skate, or even if you do surf and there are no waves, very soon you'll be actually able to come here whether there are waves or not, skate in the skate park. Just like to introduce you all again. You can always freeze frame this later on. I want to capture this for you that you can see. We were here on the 3rd of June 2022 when it had officially opened the night before. Tents were still in place. Beautiful. I see somebody saying about how I'm running my mouth at full speed. Everybody knows I'm an Olympian, therefore I'm going to be fast at most things. I gotta sometimes taper myself down and slow myself down because I have some stragglers behind me who are obviously not as fit as me. People will say, well, they give you distance, Nick, that you can carry on your commentary and stuff, but the truth is I am extremely fast. So we give you another little freeze frame here for you. You can do your own stuff later on, have a look if you want some information on here and how to Google it up, when it was open, who it was opened by, etc, etc. Now you also have seen this ground tennis court, road tennis court. As you would know, I am the Olympian. I have a gold medal in road tennis. So you would know that this was actually designed for me. However, they asked me not to play on it because I am so good that no one else wants to come on the court. No one else will compete against me. But unfortunately, these are some of the damages I was mentioning. Foundation, obviously not put in very well, and therefore look at the cracks that are starting to develop. So you will see that there's some work to be done here. Maybe the long-term sight or vision was not there, or maybe it was just misunderstood or underestimated the shift in land and stuff that happens in this area, especially St. Andrew and St. Joseph, where it's known for land slippage, and therefore we have some serious damage here. So I couldn't really play here anyhow because I realized those cracks that destroy everyone. Not the most nice or the nicest thing to do is face one of my slams. Obviously, as you can appreciate, 100 mile an hour ball coming at you even faster than I walk and talk, which I think you all find it hard to believe, but it's true. I am that powerful. This morning, the others are coming up, as you can see, having a good stroll, enjoying the beauty, taking their own photos and stuff. Just absolutely magnificent. For those of you that have never been to Barbados, or those of you that come to Barbados and cruise ship, and play you want to drive across the top ridge and say, oh, I have seen Barbados. You have not seen Barbados. If you do not descend the hills into the east of the island, you're not going to take in this. That's for sure. Not from this elevation anyhow. We're going to take you to the most scenic lookout point in Barbados. We just stop here briefly for you to take in what it looks like from down here. And then we're going to descend into High Rock and then into 𝗀𝗂𝗄𝗏 as well. All surfers online, as you can see. There's a little swell if you want it. Not the best of conditions. The winds are definitely on shore. So not the best of conditions, but we're gonna stop here for a second. As soon as this big bus passes, let you enjoy some peace of serenity from here. Give you a couple of seconds to enjoy this view and take in peace, as well as the sounds of nature in this area. You can see how beautiful Barbados is. This is the real Barbados. This is the I would have to say undeveloped or uncommercialized area of Barbados, which leads to the stunning natural beauty that we're going to see right now. Have a look at this. We're going to give you, I would say, 30 seconds this time. So that'll be a photo op and a half. Yes, I actually have my calculator here and I worked out 30 seconds is 1.5 photo ops. So here we go, 1.5 photo ops for you. No, I don't know if I have 30 seconds. My timekeeper probably is going to tell me not. However, that I have calculated as being 30 seconds. My watch is never wrong because I am always right. So I will say that is definitely a 30-second photo op. How beautiful though. You look into the hills, just compared to just a couple of seconds ago when we first took this view, it's now beginning to awaken. All of the colors are beginning to light up because of the sun. It looked like browns and greens when we first viewed it, but you're all seeing the orange rooftops and all these sides, of the colourful sides of the chattel homes and some of the other homes in Barbados. Stunning, stunning views. Just to walk you through what we are viewing right now, directly below us in the centre of the camera, that's known as 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, that is one of the, I would say, grandfather breaks in this area. That would hold some of the biggest swells that will come through. Below that will be high rock. And then after you see those first set of rocks here, that will be 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃 in that general area. Second set of rocks will be 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗃 River, the actual entrance to 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃 River. We call them the musical rocks at one time. A lot of those have dropped off over the years. If you had taken pictures here 30, 40 years ago, you would have seen some other ones that were more erect. However, the bases of them have been eaten out due to erosion and stuff, and they've dropped off into the water itself. Beyond that, you can see 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Beach. It doesn't even look like a beach this morning because you're mainly seeing sargassum right along the east coast itself. You can see the sleeping giant in the center of the screen. That's what we like to call the sleeping giant. That is Chalky Mount. And then beyond that, it goes right on down to the furthest point you're seeing right now, the chalk cliffs of 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 and the Pico Tenerife Point itself, just slightly on the left of that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Barbados. Now everyone knows that when I say the word beautiful, I gotta turn the screen back around again. Don't mind the cars behind us. It's like everything else. I'm the most beautiful, ignore everything behind, blur it from your vision, look at me, smile and be happy because I'm happy. Now I heard a lot of things last night, a lot of people talking a lot of foolishness about how I was stepping on the co-star's feet. Some people are saying the star. Obviously that is not correct because I am the star of the show. However, the co-star last night complained and said I'm stepping on her feet. I asked her, she didn't walk on her feet herself. She said yes. He said, well then there's no problem with me walking on them because that's the same thing you're doing. So I don't see a problem with that. I was stepping on the top and she uses the bottom. So, but that's how it's supposed to be. Alright, we can descend this beautiful hill here into High Rock and 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃 area. This is into 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 itself. Absolutely stunning scenery. Once again, please get down these telephone poles and these power lines. Let us enjoy this absolute beauty that you have created here for us. Make it a little, enhance it a little more. Drop these power lines on the ground for us, please. To anyone who's hearing this call, and really, hopefully we'll be able to do something. Mr. Billionaire, I saw you're on board this morning. Please call your law firm and put some investment into getting these power lines buried for us. So when you return next year, I can bring you down here and show you all of your efforts and where your money has gone. Absolutely stunning scenes though. Beautiful, beautiful Barbados. Just amazing. So last night we had a fantastic time at Q in the community. Thanks to all of our Q family for opening your arms and welcoming us into your activity yesterday. Thank you to the young and upcoming, I would say, future generations of Q. A lot of youngsters there. You would have seen some of the vlogs. You know, little kids, and the lady that we saw yesterday, the little girl I saw yesterday, maybe about 8 years old, 7 or 8 years old, and she's asking if we're on YouTube and what is our channel. Words that I only now began to learn. The young generation already has in hand. So the future of Barbados rests well in their hands for sure. Just beautiful, beautiful scenery. Now remember, this side is not like the other side. This is not the coral side really. This is mud, clay and silt. You will find a lot of slippage down here. You will find that you will come down here this year, see the landscape looking entirely different from next year when you come. Sorry?
There's a bus.
There's a bus coming?
Right.
Okay, hold on a sec. I guess she wants to show me the bus because everyone knows that the buses do not hit me because they will get more damage than I would get. But this is one of our electric buses. Patricia, Marlon, I know you all are familiar with these. You all rode them all over Barbados. Understood you were waving like queens on board them and having a great time. So you don't have to come to Barbados. I'm not saying do not rent a taxi. Taxis are more convenient because they run on your schedule. However, if you want to just take a day out, take a ride through the countryside, hear what Bajan characters are like, meet Bajans and stuff, take a ride on one of these here. I would recommend air-conditioned buses for sure. A lot of you will come here and say, I want to get in Barbados warmth and stuff, but when you get home one of these other ones that are not air-conditioned, you will definitely understand why you recommend air-conditioned for sure. A lot more comfort. We're going to take a little more detour here, a slight detour over to the right. We're going to overlook the lower section of 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 in 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Just want to show you the train line tracks to show you how far or how much erosion has taken place in Barbados over the years. Sort of like walking out of my pants here, so give me a second because I've been in intense training. Someone challenged me to one of my gold medals, so I've been training extremely difficult every day. All the hard work that I'm putting in, I know will pay off because I will retain my gold medal. Anyone else that wants to come and challenge me, please do. Remember, send your application fee and money to our billionaire. He will take care of it for me. Right, beautiful. We've seen this before. We're going to come with some wind, so excuse the huffing and puffing of nature, but we're going to take it in. Just want to show you this stunning beauty, especially the golden glow that's coming around the corner. Is that not just beautiful? We're not doing the photo up in this direction. I'll get turned around. Just to give you an indication, we can't see the poles but I would say maybe about halfway between points here. You can see that rock we're seeing there is where you'll find most of them coming up. We know it's mainly at low tide. Just telling you that tells you how much erosion has happened here over the years. I used to drive along this track here where it's not just barely a foot track, right on the edge, comfortably in a vehicle up to like maybe 30 years ago or so. So all that has been dropping off. You will notice a lot of the coastline along here, the beaches are made up of a lot of stones and rocks, basically a piece of coral and stuff. That's because the entire cliftal area here is not compressed with coral heads. The only coral heads are the ones that remain here. So the erosion over the years, whether from the rains, the sea conditions, will eat away at it. All those rocks will then end up on the beach. So you understand why a lot of the beaches over here are very rocky. Foundation below of what used to be obviously a majestic, absolutely beautiful view. And this is where we'll take our next step. Oh, I'm doing in silence, I know you're going to miss me. I'll make up for it shortly though, so although I talked a little bit on these vlogs. Today I think I'm probably doing about 45% of what I like to talk. So you're getting a treat today of partial silence. Enjoy 20 seconds. I gotta go beyond 20 seconds. My timekeeper has a slow watch and it's not work. She will not pay money to get the battery put in, so it operates slower and slower every day. She's cheap, just like our billionaire. That's how he made his money, of course. Beautiful views again of all of Bathsheba along the east coast and the beach areas right down to the north. Absolutely stunning conditions today. If you're on the island, I recommend taking an island tour for sure because it's very little hazy. Sea spray obviously may affect it a little bit on the side, but it's stunning. It's absolutely breathtaking. Again, the waves are breaking relentless on the screen, as well as 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Waves are in the centre, again now will be known as high rock, and then down the super at the very end there as well. Right, a little more walking for us. I just want to show you no one here is smiling because they're all cold. Look at these people that are coming from Florida that are supposed to be dressed for cold. As you will notice, they have on jackets and sweaters this morning. A little bit of exaggeration there. We call them 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 or whatever, sun guards. I like to point out all these people that come to Barbados that say Barbados is so warm, etc, etc. It never gets cold. Laughs at me when I say it's chilly, and then you turn around and find them in long sleeve shirts or buried under towels in the evening time right up to their necks. Yes, I heard somebody saying a mongoose. I don't know if you all know though, the Bajan mongoose will wait on the other side of the road and only cross when it's watched. I don't know if you all know that a mongoose will not cross the road unless people are looking at it. And if you can show me any documented proof that a mongoose can cross the road without people looking at it, I would like to see it, because I don't know how it would be documented if someone was not looking. So there you go. So as I always tell you all, the Bajan warrior tells the truth. He does not fabricate the truth at all. Everything he says is true. If you find anything said on here or any of our vlogs that are contradicted by Google or Bing, please send your complaints to them and tell them to adjust their information, because they are wrong. I am always right, as you would know. Absolutely beautiful. This is a part of Barbados. If you come on a morning, I always say you need to take in sunrises, but I will also always add you need to come over to the East Coast and take in a sunrise. Over here is so serene and calming and peaceful. I'll tell you the truth. If you don't take a sunrise at the East Coast of Barbados, you are missing an opportunity for an experience that you will never get anywhere else. Unfortunately and regretfully, sargassum. I do not know how we're getting sargassum in January. It is really early, especially in this amount. You know, we have had little floats coming in, little light floats, but we certainly have not experienced this that I can remember in January. This is extremely heavy right now. Again, as we can say, gold on the beach. I would like to see the brown sands, but at the moment, this is what we are getting. So we have to show appreciation.
We are definitely not on the west coast.
I know. As you would just have heard, we are definitely not on the west coast. As usual, everyone gets bailed in Barbados. All of those trawler captains that were taking the sargassum from out in the middle of the ocean and dropping it in the south coast so people would go to the west coast have obviously brought it now to the east coast. So we're going to keep our eyes open for them, because I'm sure they're on parole. And if we find out they are dumping sargassum again in the south, which is not happening yet, we will certainly get them back in jail. Mr. Billionaire, take note, please. Now, as you can see, if you are having a problem with seeing sargassum being spoiled over here, you have a problem broadening your vision, because this is absolutely gorgeous. If you had ever watched the series, it's like a teen flick, Outer Banks, you would have seen down here, used especially the beginning of season 2. This is the deserted beach where the teenagers were on when they came to that deserted island. This is you'll find lots and lots of Barbados snaps of Barbados, whether it be drone footage or camera footage. Between number 1 and 2, number 2 is the heavier season for Barbados. I'd like you all to have a look at that. It's a lot of fun to go through those series and say, oh, I know there, and see if you can identify different locations. All is not filmed in Barbados, but a lot of it is filmed in Barbados. So have a look at that and enjoy some of that as well, so you can see and test your own knowledge on Barbados. Those of you that are able to lock your visions in with your memories of Barbados, I know you're having an amazing stroll right now. I know you're experiencing the peace and serenity. You're also feeling this fresh easterly breeze that's coming in. It's crisp and clean. You can smell the sea spray. Sargassum has not started to rot yet. It's a fresh float, and therefore we're not picking up really the scent of the sargassum at the moment. It is stunning down here. Another photo op for you. Again, I like to stress, coconut trees for me are the tropical environment. Look at how beautiful this is. This is just gorgeous. Here we go, 20 seconds. I saw a comment just now about Nick, you're showing your age when you mentioned Charles Atlas. No, it's not. I'm showing my age, but I know half of you are Methuselah times. So I like to relate to people that are from that kind of era as well. I actually had to look that up last night and say, tell me someone that was known for their amazing physique like 70 years ago, just so you all will feel at home with it. No, I'm not calling you all old. Anybody just said that I'm showing my age by Charles Atlas. You are actually from that era. I had to look at that in an old book, historical book. Just saying. Saw someone mention Dina as well just now. Dina having the best snapper in the island. I can't really say I can agree or disagree with that. I know Dina produces some amazing food. She also offers Wi-Fi facilities, so if you're here enjoying some of her meals or drinks, she can get her Wi-Fi password. I am not telling you all, if you all want to send like a lot of money to our billionaire who's collecting all funds for us, you can do so and he will let you know the password. But we have to make something off of that. Dina, I'm only kidding. Do not send the password police for me. I'm only making sport. I'm going to give you another view from here. Now, this person that's standing right in the center of the screen right now is a person that has lived all their life, a majority of their younger life, especially in Barbados. A person that has surfed all their life, that's been surfing families. Jeff is sort of like new to the water in this way, but they're enjoying the beauty down here. And right now, I know that she is being touched by Robert and every memory that she has of this beautiful, beautiful place. This is just stunning. Although the sargassum is, you know, we're sorry about that, and you know, we really are not happy about seeing it, especially this time of the year. The important part is that it will go as nature. We don't we have to play and enjoy and appreciate. Doesn't mean we can't see the beauty and serenity of this location for sure. There's a nice area that you can come and do some picnicking and stuff. This is like a park section. I have their benches below, washroom facilities here. They said there's Wi-Fi. If the malicious, I have one of the most inquisitive and nosy people here walking with me. That's our co-star, of course. But if our teacher, and I had to call our master nosy person is on board, Mr. Conductor. I hope they're not working today. I hope you're not paying attention to them, because then you won't be paying attention to me. And of course, I'm the most important thing this morning. So you need to be listening to me and watching me and not watching webcams. Unless you're watching me in the webcams, and then I will have to say, congratulations to you, you're a smart man. Beautiful scene. So last time we were down here, we saw no sargassum whatsoever. We had a beautiful, beautiful golden sands of the east coast of the island. We also saw the full reef that runs along the section that never used to before. If you get a chance to come down here at low tide, I would say today, and with the sargassum will be difficult, please take a little walk under this rock entering from the left side or from the west side, go around to the front. Remember, don't stand up, it's a little bit low, you can cut your leg quite easily. Now, we're going to do another circle of love for you all in a couple of seconds, but in the meantime, I'd like to let you see that she can't stay away from me. She just cannot. I had her like way behind, but I saw her running across her just now. She looks a little breathless. It's because she ran to catch me and to get close to me. This is true.
My strike stick out.
I really didn't do that. Not me first. Hold on a minute. Hold on, my gimbal a second. Now tell that lie again. You said I threw your strike stick out the window?
Right out the window.
Okay, everyone please note she has her right hand on my gimbal, and therefore she has some kind of way of lying here, as our Nicole will tell you. Oh, what's true? There is hope for her. You all heard that, true? There's real hope for her. You can let go of the gimbal now. You want to do the tour this morning for us?
No.
Not yet? No, okay, no problem. We'll do that next time. So Nicole, we know already that tomorrow you'll be lying about everything, that you'll be talking non-stop. For those of you that are on the island, please come and join us tomorrow. We're going to have our 𝗍𝗲𝗄 Saturday walk. It is a historic walk. That's what we have now. Nicole is our historian, our EMC historian, but she carries the name of Miss 𝗀𝗃. You will not know or believe that she is called Miss 𝗀𝗃 because of her hostile, aggressive and teasing attitude that she will be giving us tomorrow. You will see a transformation. That is because also she was trained by Switch Mary. Switch Mary has the influence that is able to take a person that is good, kind and peaceful and loving and turn them completely opposite. And then of course, if you see her sulking, you would know it's the impressions that our head cheerleader, who is also known as our sulking head cheerleader, but that's the influence that she has on people as well. If you see her smiling and happy and laughing, that would be my influence, of course, because I am always smiling, happy and laughing, as you all would know. So I am sort of like infectious. So that's the way they infect her, not like the others. I am the positive one, and they're the ones that create problems for her. Our co-star, as you all would know, is the most troublesome one. So you understand where Nicole gets them that as well from. We're not blaming people this morning. We're just telling you the truth. We're going to have another look here, just along the section here by the reef. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we got to go up the road anyhow, not because of the sargassum, but because of the signal. But right now we're getting cell towers from down in 𝗀𝗃𝗄𝗏, which are down by Channel Breeze, which is the beach bar down there. You can see that in the center of the camera now, that is the cell tower. So if we stay on the beach, we would lose the cell signal because of those large boulders that are out there to see. So we're going to go back up top now. Remember, if you want to stay in Bathsheba, 𝗀𝗃𝗄𝗂𝗃, Martins Bay, Bath Beach, there are lots of facilities in those areas that you can rent and stay. If this is the kind of environment you want to stay in, peaceful, very natural, very powerful, very windy, this would be definitely the place you will come. However, if you want to come to Barbados and swim, or you want to go to the boring side of Barbados, of course, will be where? West is boring, W-I-B. Let's chat the expression on that. You agree with that? No, she doesn't agree with that.
You're lying. You have the gimbal in your hand.
Okay, well, we're not going on it anymore. She's giving me a lot of static, so we can deal with her. I have time to train her. She's partially trained, but she still gives me a lot of opposition. But you know me already. I'm the master trainer. As you will see, I've trained Nicole perfectly. Just tune in tomorrow. If you're in Barbados, come and walk with us and see how well she's trained. She cannot tell the truth. She cannot stop talking. She cannot stop hogging the camera. She is a show-off. I am a person who likes camera time. Two different things. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, I just love this view. What I'm going to do here for a second is I'm going to sit on this bench we have in front of us. And I'm going to let you experience what it's like here right now. We're going to take in this scenery just for about 30 seconds. Thank you, Bert. Do it for me. We're not be stationary. We're going to be drifting slowly in a 180 for you so you can experience it with the sounds and also the views. So here we go. I've been enjoying my Jeff, enjoying and just taking in this beauty and serenity and peace. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful, perfect. Alright, we're going to drift on again. I know you all want to watch me all morning and not taking anything else because you don't want to see the secondary most beautiful thing, which is this view. You want to take a look at me and keep your eyes on me, but I have to share it. There, as I told you all before, the 0.0001%, i.e. secret police, she wants to see this view just so she can see all the bush. But as you can see, slowly but surely, I'm getting that bush removed. Years ago, all along here had the secret bush, but people are understanding that you don't need that anymore. We can find other ways of holding the sand in place without having to have those fruit that are not good to eat around the place as well. Again, rental properties, we've shown you all these things before. These are where you can stay. This is what you can wake up to every morning if it is your desire. But as I said, if you're looking to swim and you're looking for a lot of beach activities with beach bars and stuff, although they have a couple of bars and restaurants in this area, certainly. Hey, what's up? What's up? How are you going, man? You're good?
Yeah, I follow your page from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, on your YouTube or Facebook?
Facebook.
Awesome. Could you let us know your name so all your friends can tag you?
I'm 𝗀𝗃𝗄𝗏 from Puerto Rico.
Awesome, man. You follow our vlogs from Puerto Rico?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I do.
That's absolutely awesome.
I've gone to a couple of beaches that I saw you go to.
Okay, fantastic, man. So,
pleasure to see you.
thanks, man. Thanks for stopping and showing us up as well, huh?
Have a great day.
So, lots of our Puerto Rican family visiting us or coming down here to do some surfing and stuff. As you all would hear, we are showing Barbados to the world. We are sharing the beauty that a lot of people have never seen. Some have seen it, but they've seen it from the perspective of being a vacation guide. You're actually seeing the real Barbados with us at the moment. You can see staycations are also very popular as well, privately owned vehicles. So the people from Barbados come over here as well for staycations. Unfortunately, we're going to be going into an area. If you have photographs from on top of that hill, please treasure them, because that entire area has been cordoned off now by fencing. I'm not sure what the plans are in the future going forward. However, you do have photographs from up there by those 3 coconut trees with probably highest elevation. Take them and treasure them, because you will not be able to get photographs from there again unless you ask for access by the new owners or whoever is building up there. I don't know if it's going to be commercial or if it's going to be private. We'll keep an eye open and let you know as we go forward. St. Etienne's Anglican Church, established in 1909. It's still an open and active church, so if you're interested in coming over are doing a morning service over here. Just give them a call and find out what time their actual schedule is for. But you can appreciate coming over here to early morning mass. How beautiful, absolutely stunning location. Those of you that live in the whole town area that know 𝗪𝗂𝗄𝗄, you're pretty familiar with their operation over there. They also have a branch over here, slightly inset. We'll show you in a couple of seconds time. But beautiful location. I see Mr. Anderson, 𝗂𝗄𝗄𝗄𝗏. Are we gonna start? Anderson is Nick and we're on Facebook Live. I want you to say good morning to the world. My sister Tess is here as well. You remember Tess, Roman?
Yeah.
I know Tess Lamers, right? She's here as well. I'm not bad at all, man. You're good, my brother?
I hear, man.
How are you feeling, man? Enjoying the sea breeze and stuff?
Yeah.
Alright, man. I hope you see you back in the waves one of these days soon, huh?
So.
Alright, 𝗂𝗄𝗄𝗏, you take care of my brother and say hi to your family for us, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Take care, man. Alright, if you all do not know 𝗂𝗄𝗄𝗏 was one of the big wave surfers in Barbados. You see Tess remembers him very well from the years of surfing and stuff. 𝗂𝗄𝗄𝗏 has some vision issues at the moment that are being worked on last year. Some of the associations here got together and tried to raise some money for him for some operations and stuff in Trinidad. I'm not sure how that's going to be. He said he's better, so I hope he's beginning to get some vision back, because we'd love to see 𝗂𝗄𝗏 back in the waves. 𝗂𝗄𝗏 was one of the thrillers in Barbados, one of our national champions as well. 𝗪𝗂𝗂𝗏 is just up here on your left to this driveway itself. That's where you can come and get your stuff if you want from here. If you want to eat a little bit off land, and you would know that there happened in a restaurant here many years ago as well. Beautiful, beautiful Barbados. Lots of history, lots of beauty. Again, this bathhouse was used in Bold and the Beautiful. We've said that before. That was one of their series were shot here. That's another landmark. Barbados is used in so many different videos and movies over the years. However, a lot of times they're stated as being in other locations, other tropical locations, not by name and stuff, but are not given on that it's Barbados. But as you would notice, the landscape itself, beautiful, beautiful Barbados, can't be misunderstood. Absolutely stunning conditions. Unfortunately, we're going to be seeing some of those bush that are directly in front of us. I probably can hear somebody behind here saying tree. I would like to educate everyone in Barbados. Remember, I am correct. These are bush. Sea grape bush, not sea grape tree. You can look at this quite clearly and see this does not resemble a tree at all. So again, my evidence that I'm bringing to you all as well. Just over here, under these rocks, there is a beautiful pool. A lot of people do not know about that pool, but right under the rocks, a lovely little pool that has 3 outlets. You want to walk in, and then one to the west and one to the northeast. Beautiful, beautiful conditions when it is low tide. Again, at this moment, 𝗪𝗂𝗏, that will probably be full of 𝗪𝗂𝗏 weed as well. Alright, so this is Surfer's Walk. This is what I always dedicate to my nephew, Robert. Robert used to always hang out in Bathsheba. Every time he came down here and showed any videos or any pictures of it, his heart used to pump extremely hard because he loves down here. He knows the beauty and the serenity and the peace that he's experienced in this area as well. Directly on the inside of High Rock, this is the High Rock area, slightly above actually, and then we're going into 𝗪𝗂𝗏. This is the eastern section of 𝗪𝗂𝗏. This is where you'll find when you have a southeast swell, breaks further and further up there, going along. So we talked a few minutes ago about the fencing. Here we go. So if you have any of your photos up there, treasure them, put them down one of these days. It'll be very valuable because this view will disappear unless it goes into a commercial building. And even so, if there's a building up here, you will not get the same pictures that you had from those days. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to go overlook 𝗪𝗂𝗏 for a second. You know, you cannot walk through here without overlooking 𝗪𝗂𝗏. 𝗪𝗂𝗏 is beautiful. We'll also give you a circle of love from there. So we're going to take our way up on the section. Beautiful, beautiful walk. If you have ever walked through here, focus, lock your memories into what you're seeing, feel what I'm experiencing and what you experienced when you were here. There we go. We're not going to do a vision or a photo off to the east because the sun is very intense, just to give you a vision. Remember, put on your darker makers when you're looking this direction as we take our spin. If you get any optical problems, that is your issue. We've already had our disclaimer and we have warned you about not looking into the sun without darker makers. So buy some darker makers. If you're cheap and you can't buy darker makers, get a piece of cardboard, put a little pinhole in it, and peek through that. It should be okay. Hello, doggy dog. You want to say hello to everybody? Hold on tight. We have a new member. As you can see, one of the Bathsheba dogs, hundreds of them in this area, picking the highest elevations he can show off. Lovely, man, just beautiful to watch. Alright, so here we go. A little bit of blue sky, a little bit of scenery. 20 seconds, please. Put your timing on to this here. Let me get this off 1 minute. Gotta get off these switches. Give me a little bit of a challenge here. I don't know what's going on. Back in full floor snow. Alright, enjoy this scenery. Overlooking 𝗀𝗂𝗃𝗃, which is right here. And we're looking westward or northwestward along into 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗁, Bathsheba, 𝗃𝗃𝗃, and beyond. Sleeping Giant in the center of the screen. 20 seconds for you to enjoy this beauty. Wow, that was perfect. Photo opportunity into a circle of love. Absolutely breathtaking. I don't care if anybody says 20 minutes or 20 seconds or 30 seconds. That is irrelevant right now. Thank you, please buy a battery for your watch. You're embarrassing yourself. No surfers out this morning at the moment. I guess the conditions, conditions this morning could be surfable. I don't see a problem with that. Not the best of conditions, but if you're hungry for surf, head on over to the East Coast. That might be our friend from Puerto Rico as well. As you know, a lot of the Puerto Rican breaks up there can be choppy and very much like this there as well. So I know he's having a great time. Is this not just beautiful though? Stunning. We're seeing the golden bands going on through the currents of the sargassum. You can see that quite clearly there. Now, you know us already. We know everything. Even when we don't know it, we make up the best stories possible. But I will tell you, in the center of your screen is what you see at 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Hotel. It is actually a private residence, according to the workmen that are working on it. So last time we were down here and we were over at 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗁, we focused back at the same, what was 𝗃𝗃𝗃 Hotel. We said it was under construction. We weren't sure what's going on, but it has been told, I will say by reliable sources, the people are actually working on it, that it will be a private residence. And you can see that in the center of the screen, on the slightly higher elevation, just before the chalk face of that hill. Beautiful, beautiful. The glows, the shadows, the tones of out here, telling you what, beauty of Barbados, natural beauty of Barbados. Remember, if you're coming here on a cruise ship or you're coming here on a vacation and you do not come down in Bathsheba, you will not experience or see this. You will see it from the higher elevations, and as you can see, if you've been across the top ridges already, this is what you need to experience. Not the top ridges of Barbados. Please come down to Bathsheba. If you're cheap, again, I do not like to call any names because, you know, we honestly try and leave our anonymity, but if you're cheap like Jeremy, who is our billionaire, you can come over here by public transportation and make some more money like him all the time. I don't want to call people's names, you know, we like to be sort of like, anonymity is important for us, but we will just let you know that Jeremy is very cheap and he is our billionaire. The only reason he has the money he has is because he is cheap. Alright, we're getting back onto our walk, surfer's walk. I would say that any surfer that's ever been to Barbados that has done this walk between High Rock and Parla and 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃 will know how this feels to walk down through here, sun baking in your back. As you can see, my friend, of course he's my friend because he's a part of my committee and a part of my crew. He's not a part of that other group. He's still one of the goody gumdrops. He's still associated with us and he's one of our main people, as you can see. Who is the best person in the world? Let's see. Point at him for me. Oh yeah, he is the best person in the world. And who's the most handsome person in the world? Put down your hands so everybody doesn't think it got stuck. There you go, the most handsome person in the world. Now I will use my switch Mary technique. This is what she taught me. She taught me, Nicholas, anytime that you don't want to see him, or you want to see yourself, who is obviously the most handsome person in the world, just do the switch. That's where she got her name from, Switch Mary. So, Switch Mary, thank you so much for that idea. I know they got sunny background. It is taken away from my beauty, but I'm going to find shade that you can see me completely, so you can really appreciate what handsomeness and amazement looks like. That would be me, of course. As you would know, I can also look sulky. That I was taught that by our 𝗀𝗂𝗀𝗊 cheerleader. She is without a doubt one of the biggest sulkers around, hence the name 𝗀𝗂𝗀𝗊 cheerleader. Okay, now more webcams coming up. Mr. Conductor, here man, have a look at me. Let me try it wrong. If you are looking at the Bathsheba webcams right now, you're seeing the most handsome man in the world. You're obviously seeing that he has the Olympian physique, obviously. A lot of people say, well, Charles, this is old, etc. If I went and said Arnold Schwarzenegger, but you say, he's old. If I even call our local star, 𝗷𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗁, who was an Olympian, people say, he doesn't look like him at all. And that's only because they went him more sun than me. That's all. That's the only difference. Beautiful. We're going to go down the beach now. We have our transmission. We have good signal here. As opposed to, we're going to take a stroll along the sargassum beaches of the east coast of the island. As we're on the east, just to let you know about the west and the south, if you want the best coast in the island, that would be the south coast, of course. If you want the most boring coast in the island, that would be the west. The difference is the south coast, you can get rolled up in the surf. You can go home with lots of sand in your bathing suit and your bikinis, and you can actually go home with sand between your teeth. That is an exciting, exhilarating coastline. When you want something boring, you go over the west coast where there are no currents really. The sea conditions are usually most consistent with very flat, placid and eventful conditions. If you want current and stuff, back to the south coast. If you want calmness, go to the west. If you want a snorkeling water that's transparent and that's absolutely calm, go to the boring coast. That's where the place I recommend you go. Or if you want adrenaline rush, come over to the south. And then if you want super adrenaline rush and also to take life in your hands, come over to the east coast. Do not swim. I'm not encouraging swimming on the east coast of the island. I make a little bit of fun about that. This sea here is not to be messed with. We have had locals that were experienced surfers, spear divers, people that are strong swimmers come over this east coast and lose their lives. We don't like to preach doom and gloom, but we like to preach reality. That's what we do on our vlogs most of the time. I would say maybe 5% of the entire vlog is made up of reality. The rest of it, of course, is made up of the beauty of Barbados through my eyes, which comes the only truth. I don't tell lies, of course. We're going to end our vlog in this general area here this morning. We're not going too much further. We said we were going to come down to 𝗀𝗂𝗃, and that's what we've done. There's other vlogs, there are other areas to walk. They're just as beautiful, either to the east of where we are or northwest of where we are. Barbados is beautiful. This is not the only spot. Many, many places in Barbados, no matter where you go, 166 square miles of compact beauty. So if you doubt that, start traveling around. Don't stay in your hotel room or on your beach in your lounger. Get a rental vehicle or find someone that is experienced. There's going to be no one as experienced or as knowledgeable as me, of course. But if you find someone else that can give you some kind of guided information, there are a few people out there that are not bad. Obviously not as good as me, but not bad. So take a little trip with them. Let them show you how the locals see Barbados, not just from the business magazines, but how we travel and enjoy the beauty of Barbados. I'm going to go back to all of our friends now and let them say goodbye to you. Let them tell you how wonderful it was to, I'm watching her all the time, she thinks she's getting away. Let them tell you how wonderful it was to walk with me and how knowledgeable I am and how handsome I am and how I'm the best person in the world. I have not paid them. If they talk about that, you would know it's factual truth. If they tell you anything else contrary to that, you would know that they are 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗁 liars. Spelled the way 𝗵𝗃𝗃 spelled liars, but we're going to try and see now. So let me get my microphone off to make sure that you all don't miss here then. 1 second. Alright, so we're coming to say goodbye to you all. We'd like you all to give some impressions. So Jeff, let's start with you, my brother. Tell me how you felt in 𝗀𝗂𝗃 today in Bathsheba.
Felt fully alive watching you.
Oh, awesome.
Answering prayer.
Beautiful.
Seeing you fully alive and just being in the zone.
Okay, beautiful, man.
Showing the glorious beauty of this island.
Thanks, man. Hope you enjoyed that for sure. Oh, that's so sweet. And Tess, what about you? I know you love this walk especially.
This walk, very meaningful, a lot in my heart today, and just an answer, like Jeff said, the prayer to be here with you, Nick, and Jeanette, and with your EMC.
Okay, now I'm going to capture our shy co-star who doesn't usually say anything. But would you like to say anything today to everyone? Besides that I'm handsome and I tell the truth only, anything else you'd like to add to that?
Making it very hard for me to jump over all this sorry
Oh yeah. Okay. So y'all can hear she's biased. She only mentions the West Coast all the time. I do not give any biased commentary. I told you all the South Coast is the best. Definitely best coast in the island. West Coast is beautiful. East Coast is lovely. As you can see today, suffering from sarcasm. If you want to come and walk in the golden beaches, this would not be the day to really do it. However, if you want to come and walk in decent serenity, you will see how beautiful it is. Thanks very much for joining all of us this morning. I'm just going to turn on the camera and let you know that we've had an honour to bring you all over to East Coast and to 𝗀𝗂𝗃 this morning and to 𝗵𝘃𝗃𝗀𝗃. Hopefully you all will be able to spread your cheer and joy and the peace of serenity that you're seeing today and experience today with all those around you. Remember, your smile can save a life. Remember, saying hello can be the words that can make someone walk back from the edge of the cliff today. So have a great day. Love you all. And remember, tomorrow morning, amazing location. The history, the person that is going to be giving us our tour tomorrow is a perfectionist in her own right. She's going to make sure that the history she gives you is factual, with a lie or two in between, especially she says I'm not the most handsome person. She will talk to you all non-stop, so please put some kind of grease or something on your ears because they will get burnt otherwise. Maybe a little tanning lotion or something. And come and join us if you're on the rock. Remember, send me your instant message. Let me send you the location, directions, things, etc. Come and join us. Come and bring your love and your healing. Remember, this room and EMC and God's rooms are all based with our love and our happiness and our joy. It's what we bring in here is what everyone else feels. What they bring in here is what we feel. So bring your happiness, joy and healing and come and join us. So from us in Barbados and from the East Coast of Barbados, we say farewell. Hope you have a fantastic Friday. Remember, you've worked hard this week. You've contributed your national insurance payments to me. So now you can sit back and have a choice.